Up next, we got The Biggest by TP Beatz, BZ the Great, and XO.
All right. Trying to blow somebody's speakers up now.
Yeah, no shit.
Lolos. Hold on, let it breathe.
Greg. Yeah. The biggest. Yeah. The biggest. You're not rocking in with the biggest. Headphones on and tune into the biggest. I'm with Tippets, I'm about to get serious. Put your bitch on now, I bring this piss. The biggest. You're not rocking in with the biggest. Headphones on and tune into the biggest. I'm with Tippets, I'm about to get serious. Put your bitch on now, I bring this piss. I'm the realest. Umkhulu wangempela, I'm the illest. Petting the lows angels. You locking the doors and pull out my hinges. Ngikushise ngaphakathi ngikufaka esihogweni sabathakathi ngimkhulu wemntakaba uzabanga kimi afuna ukwazi ain't no legends power. You wanna reach me on top of the tower. You taste like a sour. Lemonade. Super mega and rich is my lady. I hlangane stage ngibambane shooting ngabambane inkunzi. You chilling with the big boys now. Wemfana khona ubeka isitoro sakho ukuthi ufunane kuma-road man. Noma umahas man. I am the boss man. Patrao signor uyangithola. Imali ngena ngamadola. Mayingena zwakala sophola. I am the biggest. Ngihlezi ngibhizi nebusiness. Shut your mouth and mind your business. Now I'm a business. The biggest. You're not rocking in with the biggest. Headphones on and tune into the biggest. I'm with Tippets, I'm about to get serious. Put your bitch on now, I bring this piss. The biggest. You're not rocking in with the biggest. Headphones on and tune into the biggest. I'm with Tippets, I'm about to get serious. Put your bitch on now, I bring this piss.
My nigga relax, but some fun kupu. Got that record, got that one chulu. But I'm hanging it, but too busy no cool. Once I beg, I go rap the whole man that to do. But some fun, I'm a set and I ran in a pool. I'm busy, I go go busy and booze. Over track to one, I'm a force of again. Relax, I'm a dad, bamba warnings of chat. But you pick up, can't be strikes as I said. I'm Zango to bim, bang, so sign, I'm a pep.
The biggest. You're not rocking in with the biggest. Headphones on
that time and the last time, the biggest. It sounds like it's off time to me. Like it's just by the slightest touch.
The biggest. You're not rocking in with the biggest.
Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe because it's like so repetitive. I'm getting like.
I'm about to get serious. Put your bitch on now, I bring this piss.
Yeah, like I messed with the vibe and stuff, and like the different MCs and the inflections were real cool. But it was just a touch too much of the hook, the biggest, you know. You have to either put a twist on it, and that's just me. I mean, I don't know. In the club, might be a complete different situation.
I feel like this is one that would like wham when you pull up in the car and the shit's thumping, like it's gonna like catch people's attention. But to me, a little bit of work on the mix between the vocal and the instrumental. You know what I'm saying? It's like there were certain parts where I felt like they were like the vocals were hitting, and it was kind of like it was almost like drowning out the bass.
But overall, man,
like
I mean,
said, banger.
If you pull up,
you pull up in the whip, and that shit's thumping. I mean, it's gonna be
rattling.
You're rattling the gas pump type shit. Hey, that's the biggest by TP Beatz and BZ the Great and XO. If you guys fuck with it, go spin it up.